Hey everybody, it's Rachel Miner here, and today I wanted to talk to you about allergies. Allergies are something that most people don't even think about, don't get bothered with, don't don't get concerned until it hits them. Spring comes and all of a sudden they're hit with allergies and they're just like, I need to get rid of these allergies as soon as possible. And do whatever it takes. I don't care. Put me on prescriptions. Do whatever it takes to get rid of them because allergies make you so miserable. And it's springtime and people are starting to suffer from allergies and they're starting to just say, give me whatever. I can't handle it. Just get rid of them. So today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about allergies. And allergies have affected me my entire life, okay? I, starting at the age of 5, developed severe seasonal allergies that kind of started in April and lasted clear till August, September, and then as I got older, sometimes it just kept affecting me year round. And I got to a point that in my 30s, I developed a severe asthma cough, and it would come every year in January, and I would think I had a cold, and I would get a cough, and then it would never go away, and I would live on cough drops literally for about 8 months out of the year. And I would just constantly have pockets of cough drops, and I would just always put them in my mouth all the time because it was just that dry, hacky cough that if you couldn't drink water, you can do anything to make it go away. And I had a dear friend that was like, go get that checked out. And I'm like, oh, it's just allergies. And she's like, no, that's an asthma cough and you need to go check that out. So I finally broke down. I said, fine. And I went back in and they're like, yep, your allergies have gotten so bad that you've developed this asthma. And I, at the time, didn't realize, how important gut health was. And so I went back on allergy shots. And I had been on allergy shots several times growing up as a kid. I've been on every kind of medication. I went to chiropractors. I went to naturopaths. I did homeopathic treatments. I did everything growing up I could think of to try to help me with my allergies. And usually it made it so they were bearable, but they never took them away. I always had a constant stuffy nose. My eyes always itched. I never wore makeup because all I did was just rub it right off. And, and so now that I have learned about gut health and how it is so related to everything in your body, I'm like, oh my gosh, where was this knowledge when I was 5? Where was this knowledge when I was a teenager suffering? Where was this knowledge when I was an adult suffering, and to help me realize that if I heal my gut, my allergies would go away. 2 years ago, when I started healing my gut, I have not had to take any allergy medicine since. It is amazing. I can go camping in the summer and I can breathe the air. I have never smelled nature before because usually the minute I get into nature, the minute I get out into the outdoors, I am stuffed up, sneezing, coughing, my eyes irritate. I walk around with big rolls of toilet paper because Kleenexes just don't, help it. And now, I enjoy it. And now I'm the one passing out allergy medicine to everybody because I don't need it anymore. I'm the one giving everybody Kleenexes because I know how miserable it was to live with allergies for 40 plus years. Gives you a little bit of my age, but seriously, I cannot believe it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, if I can help somebody else heal their body so they don't have to suffer from these allergies, I am the first to tell you that it is amazing to not have them anymore. So why does our body even have allergies? Why, asthma, allergies, why do we have them? It's our body basically tapping us. Our body is tapping us and it's saying, there's something going on. There's something wrong. There's something out of balance. There's something you need to take care of. And that's your body's way of telling you there's something you need to fix. We've had an increase of allergies and asthma over the years. And some of that increase is from antibiotic use because so many people use antibiotics over and over again or give them to their kids the first sign of a cough, the first sign of an ear infection. Instead of trying to heal something naturally, they just take them to the doctor, put them on an antibiotic. We live in a society where medicine is great, But sometimes we use that as the Band-Aid, you know, slap that Band-Aid on so we can get back to our life. We don't want to be disrupted. We don't want to be interrupted. We don't want to deal with anything. So as soon as, as soon as possible, get them on the antibiotics, Well, that is now causing problems with our bodies. And we're starting to see the signs of overuse. Antibiotics are good and are necessary when needed, but sometimes we have an overuse of them. And so an overuse of antibiotics has increased asthma and allergies over the years. Also an increase in stress. We don't handle stress as well, and we have a lot more stress in our life. And so that increase of stress has really caused allergies and asthma to increase. So what do antibiotics do? When you take antibiotics, they're killing off that bad bacteria that's causing that sickness. But what it's also doing is it's killing off the good bacteria, which is not good for your body. And so what happens is you are disrupting your gut microflora and your gut microbiome, and you're causing what's called dysbiosis. And dysbiosis is when the gut has been thrown out of whack and it is not in good balance. And usually it means that the candida is really high, which is the bad bacteria. We should all have good and bad bacteria, but we should have like 80% good and 20% bad. And what happens is that candida gets out of control and you've got way more candida than you need, and the good cannot thrive. So that's dysbiosis, when your gut is thrown out of balance. Dysbiosis then affects the immune system, because if your immune system is used to fighting off these allergens and then it's out of whack, your gut's out of whack, and so your immune system is not working as well as it should, then when those allergens attack your body, it cannot fight back as well. And so you'll have allergies, or you'll have more severe allergies. If you had some allergies, but then your gut's more out of balance, then you'll get more and more severe allergies. So your body needs this healthy mix of both bacteria and fungi. And allergies can be telling us that our gut is out of balance. It can also be telling us that our body has too much stress. And it can also be telling us that we have too much inflammation in our body. And if we don't take care of those things, then problems lead to other problems. You usually do not just have one health problem. Usually you have multiple problems, or you started with one and then it led to another and then it led to another. A lot of people have allergies and then it leads to food sensitivities and they have to start eliminating things. And then that can even lead to autoimmune issues and diseases. And that is just, inflammation is a precursor to disease if you have inflammation in your body. So if you can keep your gut healthy and keep your microbiome in a good balance, then your body has the ability to attack bad things that enter it and fight it much better. Okay. Your gut is surrounds 70% of your immune system surrounds your gut. I was trying to say it backwards. 70% of your immune system surrounds your gut. So can you see how the health of your gut affects your immune system when 70% of your immune system is affected by your gut? When you have too much candida and it leads to dysbiosis, it also can lead to what's called leaky gut. And basically, leaky gut is the stomach. And if you think of it just like a mesh, and that mesh, the holes in the mesh are getting bigger, and then food particles are breaking through that mesh and leaking out into the body. And then what the body does is the body looks at that foreign object and attacks it as if it were a bad bacteria or virus, and produces antibodies and is attacking it. And so then your body's attacking itself because it's attacking something that's not a bacteria or a virus. And then that turns into more inflammation and more dysbiosis and more allergies and depression and anxiety and food sensitivities and autoimmune issues. And so you can see how this never ending cycle, and then you might get sick and then you put more antibiotics in it and then the dysbiosis gets worse. And so, there's a lot of things that you can do to bring that balance back. If you can heal your gut, you can probably heal your allergies, and I'm never going to tell anybody that they'll 100% never have to take medicine or they'll 100% be cured. But I can tell you that if you improve your gut, your body has the very best chance of being as healthy as possible. You know, I'm not a doctor. I don't have a degree in medicine or anything. Most of everything I've learned through research. I've learned through my own testimonial, my own experiences, helping other people. And so I've seen that if people have healed their gut, that they can heal their body. Some of the things that you can do is a lot of allergies or seasonal allergies. So it's the grasses, the trees, the flowers outside. You know, spring, all of a sudden it's warm and you want to get outside, and then you get outside and you're miserable and you're like, oh, this isn't worth it. And then you hide inside again. You know, I'd spend my summers indoors, and my favorite thing to do now is go running outside on a beautiful day, enjoy the nature. I love, on the weekend, I go trail running, and I love being able to go trail running and not having to worry about coming back and being stuffed up for the rest of the day. Last Saturday, our family went outside and we thatched our lawn, and then we raked all the dead grass up, and then we cleaned out our garden. There's no way I would have been able to do that for an entire day, let alone even an hour, without being completely stuffed up and then being in bed for an entire week afterwards, dosed up on medication. I've never mowed the lawn. Well, I mowed the lawn once in my entire life, and I was in bed for a week after. So I've never mowed my lawn since, and being around all that dead grass would have totally put me into an allergic reaction. And we went on a trail run, and then we worked outside in the yard all day long with our grass, raking up weeds, and I was not affected. I was not stuffed up. My eyes didn't itch. I didn't get the rash all over my body and itchy everywhere. It was amazing. It was so amazing. And it was fun. It was fun to work with my kids out in the yard, and fun to get things done and clean up and everything. And usually I would do just a little bit, and then I'd be done for the day. And then I would just be miserable all weekend. And so to give that enjoyment back, that happiness back, you know, I feel like I've gotten my life back. All of these things that I have missed out on my entire life because I didn't feel good. I had fatigue. I was stuffed up. I couldn't smell. I couldn't breathe. Like, I used to blow my nose 25 times a day. And you know, when you blow it and it's still stuffed up, I've gotten my life back. And that is the most amazing thing, which is why I'm so passionate about sharing and helping others, because I want other people to get their life back too. I want other people to know there are answers to the problems that they have, and it's not more prescription medicine. Prescription medicine, then you have to take more medicine to counteract the side effects of the medicine. There's a time and a place, but most of the time, that's just a Band-Aid. It's not getting to the root of the issue. It's not healing the body. It's not, fixing the tapping. It's just holding your finger out so your body can't tap itself. But you're supposed to listen to your body. Your body knows what it needs. Your body knows when something's wrong. So some of the ways that you can heal your gut to help heal your allergies naturally is, bees are full of pollen, and they go around and they make the honey. Eat local honey. If you have local honey that's from your community and things you're allergic to, you can build up your immune system, and you can build up your body for all of those allergens that your body does not like. So if you, eat the local honey, I've even gotten they call them honey crystals, and they come in a little jar, and you can just eat them on things, put them on peanut butter sandwiches, but eat them on ice cream or yogurt or anything like that. And you can eat the honey crystals, but really it's the raw, pure honey from a local farmer that has local bees, because those are going to be the things that you are locally allergic to. And so it's going to build up your immune system. You can avoid things, sugar. Believe me, I love my sugar, but if you sugar feeds the candida. So if you avoid sugar, if you avoid things with gluten in them, if you have gluten sensitivities, if you heal your gut, you can actually heal a lot of those gluten sensitivities, because those are the food sensitivities that are produced just like the allergies. And so if you can heal your gut, but while you're healing your gut, you can stay away from the gluten, stay away from the sugar, the GMO foods, the hugest thing, processed foods. People these days eat so much processed food, they don't even know it's processed. Like the sandwich meat that you get, the, prepackaged food. It looks like it's fresh fruits and vegetables, but it's been frozen and packaged, and then you microwave it on this plastic container, and you are just getting all of the processed food inside you. Eat things without a label. Eat things that are clean, fresh fruits, fresh vegetables. Wash them off to try to get all the pesticides off of them. So that you're not getting so much processed foods. Your body does not have the ability to digest processed foods properly. And so you have to have digestive enzymes to help your body digest all that processed foods. Natural foods have natural digestive enzymes. So you can take digestive enzymes to help your body produce, digest those things properly. Probiotics are huge, because probiotics are going to be what feeds that good microbiome, what repopulates, your gut garden to get all that flora and the different variety. You can have enzymes that attack the candida. Most probiotics just are good probiotics and put stuff in there, but you can find some that have enzyme blends in there that actually attack the candida. The candida has this really hard shell on it, and it fights to stay alive. It fights, which is a lie. A lot of people, when they have candida really bad, they crave sugar, they crave carbs, they crave malt, anything that feeds that candida. So you can have an enzyme blend that actually breaks down that harder outer shell of the candida and gets rid of it. So an enzyme blend, probiotics, lots of good varieties of probiotics. People who eat fermented foods is a really good thing. People who grow their own kefir and stuff, those are all really good things. But those can sometimes only have one or two strains. So that's good, but then add other probiotics, add, other good strains. Get a mix of all of these different things, because if you have all these allergies and you go, okay, I'm just going to do this one thing, I'm just going to eat honey forever, that's probably not going to do it, because you got to do a lot of good things. I look at everything as a tool. Everything is a tool for your tool belt, for your body. And so you need lots of different tools to have a good functioning body. You can't just build a house with just a wrench. You got to have a lot of tools to build a house. You got to have a lot of tools to keep this body healthy. So probiotics, fermented foods, get enough sleep. Lack of sleep is huge on your body. And a lot of times when your body's out of whack, it doesn't sleep well. Your cortisol is what helps regulate your sleep. And so if your cortisol's off, which gets off from your blood sugar and your candida and all that stuff, then like a lot of people who are exhausted during the day then lay awake all night, and they're like, I can't shut off my mind, I can't sleep, which then they wake up even more exhausted, and then it's that cycle that just, over and over again. So balancing your blood sugar, decreasing that inflammation in your body, and working on that gut health is also going to help your sleep. So getting enough sleep, getting good sleep, getting deep sleep, and move your body. Get out and move. Exercise, go for a walk, make it a brisk walk. Pretend that you're walking a dog that's pulling you, Grab a partner, grab a friend, grab a kid. Try to keep up with your kids while they're riding their scooters or riding their bikes. Go to the park, After dinner, take your family for a nice walk. That's what's so nice in this beautiful spring weather, is that you can get out and enjoy it. So move your body. You want to produce sweat. Sweat is going to help release those toxins. The only way to get toxins out of your body, poop, pee, and sweat. You've got to sweat. You've got to get your body moving so that you can release all of those toxins. That exercise actually helps produce good gut flora. So move your body, exercise. A lot of people go, oh, I don't have time to exercise, so I'm just going to eat better. You have got to move your body. You have got to exercise. So, find a way, walk wherever you go, park further away in the parking lot, anything you can do to get those 10,000 steps in, move your body, move your body. Avoid medications when possible. Sometimes they're needed and they are good, when we need them, and they can save lives. But sometimes you can do some natural things first before you turn to medication, and see if you can heal your body naturally with good supplements, good probiotics, good diet. Eat a good, healthy diet. fruits and vegetables. Eat fruits and vegetables. You know, I think we're a meat-heavy society. You know, 60% of your plate should be fruits and vegetables with just a little bit of meat, you know, like nothing more than your fist size, like a small amount of meat, not a ton, you know. And all of these things can help to rebalance your microbiome, rebalance your gut flora, and help heal your gut. And when you do that, you're going to see those allergies improving. You're going to see you're feeling better, you're sleeping better, you're having more energy, you're wanting to get outside. I know that when I was stuffed up, I never had the energy to go out and do anything. And then when I would do allergy shots, like the allergy shots kind of help the allergies, but after I got shots for days, it would affect me and I would be in bed and I'd be exhausted. And I had so many allergic reactions to all those allergy shots. My arm would like swell up with these huge mounds, and sometimes I'd break out in rashes and I'd have to stay at that doctor's office till they dosed me up with all these medications till my allergy rash went away, all my allergic reactions would go away so that I was safe to go home. Who wants to live like that? I am so glad I don't live like that anymore. You know, live in a doctor's office where you have to stay there at all times to make sure you don't have these severe reactions to all these medications they're pumping your body with. You know, all those years I thought that was the answer, and that was just making it worse. It was not helping me. It was not helping my gut flora. It might have improved my allergies a little bit so that my cough kind of went away, but they had to put me on all these prescription medicines as well to help my cough go away. And then you know what happened? My depression got worse. My anxiety got worse. All the other things that were affected by my gut flora all got worse. And so it really wasn't improving anything. So try to do natural things. Reach out to me. I'd love to answer any questions you have. You can follow me on YouTube, follow me on Instagram, Heal and Be Healthy. Rachel Miner, reach out because I'm here to help people. I want people to heal their body naturally and be able to get their lives back and have a great day.